Hello, all. Welcome back to my channel. So, in last video, we were discussing about a list. What is list? What are the uh, usage of list? How to do list modification? Okay, and how to access the value from a list. So we learned all these things. So in this video, we'll be learning most more about the another data type. So that is called dictionary. Okay. So, what is dictionary and why we need to learn a dictionary? Okay. So, dictionary is nothing but it's a kind of a dat- data type where we store the value in the format of key and value. Okay. So, where we are going to use this dictionary? So, dictionaries are heavily mostly used in API testing, JSON file handling, Selenium automation, uh, robot framework, some data processing. Okay, so these are the main areas where dictionaries are used. Okay, so before we discuss more about dictionary, let me create a dot use dot py file. Okay, yeah. So by the end of this video, so you will be understanding. Okay, so basics of dictionaries, key value pairs, dictionary methods, compressions, like as we learned in list comprehensions. So here also in dictionary we have a dictionary comprehensions. So we will be learning that. Okay. Again, dictionary. Dictionary that stores the data in the form of key value. Okay. Key value pair. Okay. So what it mean? Okay. Let's assume name. I'm just writing example name SDET. I will write Python. Name is Python. Okay. So name is a key and value is a Python. So whenever I want to access a Python, okay, so I will be using this key. Basically, name is a key. So I will be using this to access the name. Okay. So example where we will be using dictionary. Okay. So let's check for a student contact book. Okay. Uh, Okay. So when I say student, okay, so it will be like student will have a name. Okay, let's say name. We'll write Sachin. Okay, uh, age. So then we'll say technology. Okay, we'll write Python. Okay, then proficiency. Okay, so proficiency. I will say starter. Okay, so this is how we are going to write a dictionary. Okay, so if you see each name is a key, age is a key, technology is a key, and proficiency is a key. So on the right side, whatever we have, these are all the values. Okay. And what are the main characteristics of dictionary? Okay. So when I say characteristic, it's mutable, as it's same as a list, ordered. Okay. Then it's a same. Will have a no duplicate values. Okay. So it's the same as a set. Okay. Then basically fast to look up. Okay, what is this fast to look up? So it's very quick to get the details based on the key values, based on the key. Okay. So similarly as in list, so now whatever I showed, it's a predefined with some values. So if I want to create some empty list, empty dictionary. Okay. So how we do? So I will take a example of employee. Okay. Employee. So I will call it as like this. So this is a empty dictionary. Okay. So now, so I will use the same list dictionary with some data. Okay. So how we are going to write it? Employee. When I say employee, I will have a ID. Okay, employee ID. So let's say 2026. Okay. Then employee name. Let's say Sachin. Okay. Then we'll have a age. We'll have a age. So let's say 30 and salary. So let's say some 25,000. Okay. So this is the employee data. Okay. So, so this is how we are going to write a dictionary with some data. Okay. So similarly, we can write. So I will say we'll have a same data. Okay. But now instead of saying this, I will take here I will take a name, same Sachin. Okay. Okay. Then I will take address. Okay. So when I say address, address will not have a single line. All right. So in address we'll have a city. Okay. Street. Let's say street. Okay. I will write some lane one two three. Okay. Then city. Mm, Bangalore. Okay. So this is how. Okay. So basically here name, address, and inside this is another dictionary with the address details. Okay, so this is how we are going to write a nested dictionary. Okay, so now how we are going to access it? Okay, so now I want to access employee ID or a name and all. How you are going to access? So for a moment, I will comment this code. Okay, let's say now I'm going to access employee data. What is here? Okay, so now if I want to get employee name, okay, so how I'm going to do? Print employee, okay, of, okay, so here I'm going to get name, so I will write this. So if I run this, I can get Sachin. Okay, similarly I can do it for age also. Okay, so if I do, I will get a age. Okay, so now this is what we are doing directly. We are trying to access a key, right? So instead of that, so what we do in Python, we have one function get. Okay, so with this function, how to get it? Okay, print employee dot get. Okay, so here what I do now, I will try to get the salary. Okay, so if I do this, you can see I'm trying to get the salary instead of directly giving salary here. We are using the function get. Okay, so what is a safe approach? Okay, so safe approach is nothing but instead of calling directly this key, we have to use a get. Okay, so this is a safe method. Okay, so it will not do it will not show any errors, or it will not make cause some issues also. Okay, so this is how we do. Okay, so now let's Now we said this is an employee with all the details, but here I without mention like he belongs to which team or a department. Okay, so now we'll try to see print employee. I will say department. Okay, okay. So now what we expect? So here if you see, I don't have a department here. Let's try to get a department. What it is saying? It is saying none. Okay, instead of throwing any error, it is saying we don't have a key with a department. Okay, so now let's update this department to dictionary. Okay, to employee data. So how to update that? Okay, so what we do, employee of, okay, department, so is equal to, I will mention QA. Okay, so QA is my department. So now I need to add this. Now it is updated. Okay, so if I do this, it will be updated. So now let me see print employee. Okay, so let's see what it shows. You can see in my initial employee data, I don't have a QA. So but now department is added. Okay, so similarly, if I want to remove department, or how we will do? Okay, so in in Python we have function delete employee department. Okay, so if I do this, it is removed. Let's print employee. You can see it's deleted. Okay, so this is how we are going to add and delete the basically you can add and update the dictionary. Okay, so now these are the basic addition deletion of that. So now we see some other methods how to get details of all the keys, all these things. Okay, so now I'll try to print all the keys. Keys means, you know, right? Name, ID, age, these are all my keys. So I will try to get keys of that. Okay, if I print, it will say dictionary keys are these things. So now I will do the same thing for values. Okay, we see values. So you can see it print all the values and keys. Okay, so this is how we are going to get these things. Okay, but now let's see how to get the items. Items is nothing but each these things we call as one item, second item, first item, second item, third item, all these things. Okay, so for that also same, instead of using key we use items. Okay, so if I use this item, you can see this is the first item, second item, third item, fourth item. Okay, so we understood how to get the keys, how to get the values, and how to get the items. Okay, so now how to update? So now we said a employee Sachin has a salary of 25,000. Okay, so now his salary is revised. Okay, so now we need to update his salary. How to do that? So to update that, employee dot update. Okay, so this is the function what we have in Python to update the values. So we use this salary. Okay, and we'll mention 6,000. Okay, now we'll print employee. You can see salary is become 6,000. Sorry, we'll update to 6,000, 60,000. You can see the value is updated to 60,000. Okay, so this is how we update some values in dictionaries. Okay. So similarly, we have a clear function. If you use clear, it will delete everything from the, it will remove everything from the dictionary. Okay. So now how to do loop, right? So when you say loop, how you are going to print all the values? Okay. So for that, for key in employee print key. Okay. If I do this, you can see it print all the keys. Okay. So similarly, if I want to print value, so I will, okay, we'll add one more for loop for value in employee dot values print value. If you do this, so it will print all the values 2026, all these are the values. Now what we are doing, we are printing separate key, separate values, right? So now we need to print both key and value together. So for that, key comma value in employee dot items print key comma value. Okay. So if I run this, so we'll get, you can see ID is 2026, name is Sachin, age is 30, like this. Okay. So now we understood how to print, how to take keys, how to take values, and how to take both key and values. Now we see dictionary comprehension. Okay. So for that, what we do, we'll create one empty dictionary. Okay. This is my empty dictionary. So now we know for I in a range of 10. Okay. So now what I do, I'm going to update my dictionary with some value. Okay. So if you see here, squares of I. So I is my key. Okay. And I star star 2. Okay. So this is my key. Now we will print it. So let's run. You can see zeros for 0, 1 for 1, 2 for 4, 3 for 9, all these things. Okay. So now we saw how to use the dictionary comprehension. Okay. So again, if you want to filter out, like as we did in whether the number is even or not. So for that again, we have to add same condition. So instead of writing here, we'll see the even numbers. Okay, even numbers is equal to. Okay. So here what we do, same. I is I star of I for I in range of 10. If I mod of 2 equal to 0. Okay, so let's run this, print even numbers. If I do this, you can see until 0 to 8, whatever the even numbers are there, so it is doing that. Okay, so basically here we are doing I star I, so we can give like this. So it will give only the number if it is even or not. Okay, so this is all about a dictionary and a few basic uh, functionalities on that. So hope you like you like this video. So if you like, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.